There are luxury SUVs sitting on used car lots right now. Fully loaded. Leather, panoramic roofs, premium sound. They are dot. And that misunderstanding is creating one of the biggest buying opportunities I've seen in years. I'm talking about vehicles that used to cost $50,000, $60,000, sometimes more. Now quietly selling for under $15,000. And here's the crazy part, some of these are actually more reliable than the cheaper cars people are overpaying for right now. I've been working on cars for over 2 decades, and I can tell you something most buyers don't realize. The used car market is not always logical. It runs on perception, not reality. Right now, people are paying $20,000 plus for basic economy SUVs, while better built, better equipped, luxury SUVs sit unsold. Just a few spots away, thousands cheaper. That gap, that's where the smart money is. And today, I'm going to show you 5 luxury SUVs under $15,000 that are massively undervalued right now, and why that window won't stay open forever. Make sure you stick around for number 1, because that one is, without exaggeration, one of the best used SUV deals I've ever seen. Let's get into it. Number 5, let's start with one that almost nobody takes seriously. The Lincoln MKX, specifically, models from around 2011 to 2015. Now, I get it, Lincoln hasn't exactly had the strongest reputation over the years. A lot of people hear Lincoln and think outdated, boring, or unreliable. But here's what most people don't understand. Underneath that badge, this is basically a Ford Edge. Same. Platform. Same. Engine. Same. Core engineering. And that's actually a very good thing, because the 3.7-liter V6 in this vehicle is one of Ford's most proven engines. Naturally aspirated. No turbo. Complications. No expensive surprises waiting to happen. Just solid, predictable performance. Now what Lincoln did was take that reliable foundation and completely upgrade everything around it. Get a quieter cabin, better materials, more comfort, more features. This is the kind of SUV where you sit inside and immediately think, this feels way more expensive than it is. And right now, you can find clean examples for around $9,000 to $13,000. That's insane value. But here's what you need to check before buying one. If it's all-wheel drive, pay attention to the PTU, the power transfer unit. If the fluid hasn't been maintained, it can become a problem. It's not expensive to maintain, but it's expensive if neglected. Also, check the panoramic roof seals. Some models had minor leak issues. Nothing catastrophic, but something you can use to negotiate. Price. Bottom line, this is a comfort-focused luxury SUV with proven mechanics that people ignore purely because of the badge, which makes it a smart buy. Number 4. Next up is one that surprises a lot of people, the Cadillac SRX. But I need to be very specific here. You want the 3.6-liter V6 version? Avoid the smaller turbo engines. That one detail makes all the difference. B6. 6 is actually one of GM's best engines. It's been used across multiple vehicles, from performance cars to sedans to SUVs, which means it's well tested and widely supported. Now here's where things get interesting. This SUV originally sold for over $50,000 when new. Today, you can find one for around $10,000 to $13,000. That's a massive drop. And yet, you're still getting features like premium sound system, navigation, heated and ventilated seats, a genuinely upscale interior to the average person. This still looks like a $30,000 vehicle, and that perception matters. Now, in terms of issues, the main thing to listen for is timing chain noise on cold starts. If it's quiet, you're good. If it rattles, that's something to factor into your decision. Also check the sunroof drains. They can clog over time, leading to small leaks, but again, these are manageable issues. This SUV is perfect for someone who wants luxury feel without paying luxury prices. Number 3, now we get into something a little more exciting, the Infiniti FX35 or QX70. And honestly, this might be the most underrated SUV on this entire list, because this isn't just an SUV. As the Nissan 370s, that means rear-wheel drive dynamics, better handling, and a driving experience that feels completely different from typical SUVs. And then there's the engine, the VQ Series V6. If you know cars, you already know. This engine has been recognized for years as one of the best V6 engines ever made. It's powerful, it's smooth, and most importantly, it's reliable. No turbo, no complicated systems. just strong, consistent performance. Right now, you can find these between $9,000 and $14,000 depending on condition, and for that price, you're getting something that actually feels fun to drive, not just practical. Now here's what to check. Some earlier models can consume a bit of oil. Not always, but worth checking. Also listen for suspension noises in the rear, and test the infotainment system. Older units can wear out, but here's the bigger picture. Most SUV price point number 2. Now let's talk about something more practical, but just as smart. The Acura MDX. If you're looking for a family SUV, this is one of the best value options out there right now, because it gives you something most luxury SUVs in this price range don't. 3. Rosé and real reliability. The 3.5-liter V6 in the MDX is part of Honda's legendary engine lineup. This is the kind of engine that just keeps going. Year after year, you're buying a used vehicle. That matters more than anything. Now add in all-wheel drive, advanced safety features, a comfortable, well-designed interior, and you've got a complete package. Pricing, around $10,000 to $14,000, which is incredible for what you're getting. Now, there are a couple things to watch. Some models had minor issues with cylinder deactivation systems. You might feel slight vibration at highway speeds. Not a deal breaker, but something to check. Asterisks: also inspect the third row carefully. That's where most wear happens in family vehicles. But overall, this is one of the safest bets on this list. Number 1. Now this is the one. If you only remember one SUV from this video, make it this. The Lexus RX 350. This isn't just a good deal. This is the benchmark. Because what you're really buying here is Toyota reliability, wrapped in luxury. The 3.5-liter V6 in this vehicle is one of the most proven engines ever built. Simple, durable, consistent, single quotes. V personally seen these go well over 250,000 miles without major issues. And that's not rare, that's normal. Now combine that with a smooth ride, high quality interior, strong resale reputation, and you get something that still feels premium. Even today, right now, you can find clean RX 350 models between $11,000 and $14,500, which makes it one of the safest used car purchases you can make. Now compare that to something like a BMW X5 in the same price range, and the difference becomes very clear. One is predictable, the other is expensive, and that difference adds up quickly over time. When buying one, look for good service history, check for dashboard wear on older models, and listen for any unusual sounds on cold start. But if you find a clean one, you're set. OUTR. Here's the reality. Deals like this don't last forever. At some point, more buyers catch on. Prices adjust, and the opportunity disappears. We've seen it happen before, and we'll see it again. By now, these SUVs are sitting in that sweet spot where depreciation has done its damage. But the market hasn't corrected yet. That's where you win. So if you're in the market, take advantage of it. Find a clean example, get it inspected, and make a smart move. Because the difference between an average buy and a great one is knowing something others don't, and now you do.